Welcome back to Torres Journeys, where we begin in Washington, D.C., a city steeped in history, where every corner tells a story. We began our day at the National Monument, a towering tribute to our shared values. Next, we found ourselves at the Lincoln Memorial, where the presence of greatness still lingers. The Vietnam Memorial, a somber reminder of sacrifice and courage. We take a quick glimpse of the White House, where decisions that shape our nation are made. Leaving this historic city, we head over to the city of brotherly love. Philadelphia, the former capital, greeted us with open arms and echoes of liberty. Our first stop, the Liberty Bell, an enduring symbol of freedom's toll. In the hollowed halls of the former Senate chamber, we felt the weight of our nation's past. Two historic cities, one unforgettable journey. Join us on Torres Journeys as we explore, learn, and ride through the chapters of our nation's history. Julia,
we made it to Washington, D.C., and it's my second time and Jesse's first time.
Yeah. Right here is the National Monument, as we all know. There it is. Awesome. Awesome. Looking back at the Capitol building. You know, until you've been here, you never really understand the complete layout of the city. Yeah, you can look at things in the map, but until you've been here, you really don't understand the distance and space. Pretty cool to finally see it. Visited many other nations' capitals all over the world. It took me 46 years to get to America's capital.
Yes, and you know, Jesse's gonna tell you a little history part about the Washington Monument right now. Why it has two different colors, Jesse?
Well, I think from history class, about right up to there, they started building it, and then I believe the Civil War broke out, and they had to stop. And after the Civil War, they completed the rest of it, and I think that's right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's it. So now we've come down here. Now, Julia, what direction?
Next on our agenda, we're gonna go and see a Lincoln Memorial.
Which direction is that?
As we approached the Lincoln Memorial, it was impossible not to be struck by its grandeur. This magnificent monument was dedicated to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, who played a pivotal role in abolishing slavery during the Civil War. The statue of Lincoln, seated in completion, is an impressive 19 feet tall and carved from 28 blocks of white Georgia marble. The memorial is not only a symbol of freedom, but also an enduring tribute to Lincoln's enduring legacy in American history.
What are we viewing now, Julia?
Right now we're viewing the Vietnam War Memorial.
Standing in front of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial was a deeply moving experience. This powerful black granite wall, inscribed with the names of over 58,000 men and women who sacrificed their lives in the Vietnam War, serves as a reminder of their bravery and sacrifice. It's a sombering place of reflection and gratitude for their service to our nation. As we walk these historic streets, we cannot help but notice the strong influence of classical Roman architecture on the buildings of Washington, D.C. The grand columns, majestic domes, and elegant facades all evoke a sense of timeless beauty and strength. It's as if every corner of this city whispers stories of its rich history through its remarkable architecture. As we stand before the iconic White House, I am awed by its sheer presence of historical significance. This stately mansion has been home to countless presidents and witnessed pivotal moments in American history. It's a symbol of democracy, power, and enduring the spirit of this nation. As we conclude our whirlwind tour of Washington, D.C., we cannot help but reflect on the incredible sights we witnessed in just 3 short hours. Standing before the towering Washington Monument, we were reminded of the Founding Fathers' vision and the enduring principles upon which this nation was built. At the Lincoln Memorial, we gazed up at the solemn statue of Abraham Lincoln, feeling a deep sense of admiration for the man who led the country through its most challenging times. Walking along the somber Vietnam Veterans Memorial, the names etched in black granite served as a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made by so many. And then there was the iconic White House, a symbol of American democracy, where we watch tourists from around the world snap photos. As we depart, the distant view of the U.S. Capitol reminds us that Washington, D.C. is a place of importance, where history is made and where the ideals of freedom and democracy continue to thrive. Though our visit was brief, it left an impression and a testament to the significance of the remarkable city of Washington, D.C. You might be thinking, where's Carlos? We said we were going to see Carlos, but where's he at? One thing that we do when we are with our hosts, whether it's friends or Bike a Bunker, is we put the camera away and we focus on our host. We get to know them. We get to share stories about our travels, what they do, their travels. And with the cameras away, we've learned that we have a better experience other than being focused on the video camera in the room. So you'll find in a lot of our videos, when we see and go to our hosts, we don't record interactions with them. We simply put it away and get to know our host, but what we do is we share our time on the road with you. As we arrived to Broomall, Pennsylvania, where Julia once lived for about a year, it was really smoky from the forest fires up north. This had us a little concerned, but we knew as we moved along things could improve. But so far we've made it to Broomall, Pennsylvania.
Well, we arrived to Pennsylvania last night, and now we're going to take a break today and go to Philadelphia downtown to explore the historic part of the city.
Philadelphia, often referred to as the cradle of liberty, holds a remarkable place in American history. It is here, in the city of brotherly love, where the foundations of our nation were laid. In 1776, Independence Hall witnessed the birth of the United States with the Declaration of Independence was adopted. A few years later, the same hallowed halls saw the crafting of the U.S. Constitution. These two documents, etched in history, remain the bedrock of our republic. Our footsteps echoed through the Liberty Bell Center, where the iconic Liberty Bell still stands as a symbol of freedom and hope. It once announced the first public reading of the Declaration of Independence, a moment that reverberated across the world. As we explored the former capital of the nation, the echoes of the past resonated. The cobblestone streets whispered tales of Benjamin Franklin's experiments, Betsy Ross's flag making, and the singing of pivotal documents. From the rich history of Independence National Historic Park to the vibrant streets of modern Philadelphia, the city bridges the gaps between the birth of a nation and the America we know today. Philadelphia, a city where history lives and breathes, reminds us of our enduring pursuit of liberty and justice for all.
Well, we're starting our journey in Chinatown, and we're walking over to the Liberty Bell right now. Left our helmets at a Chinese restaurant, Xuzhou, and so far so good. I mean, it's nice weather out. You got a lot of that fog, smoke.
Yeah.
Take a look around here in Chinatown. Got nice paved roads. It's good. Parked our bike further down there, and so far so good. So far so good. On this site stood the house where Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence. All right, now if we were just here back in 17 something, closer to 76, we would hear them reading Constitution for the first time, right from this building. Yeah, I'm glad it was a US 8, or US, I can't even say it right, a US 8th grade American history teacher to understand more of what I'm looking at. You know, I taught for 6 months, but it's pretty nice to be here. It's pretty interesting. Very interesting. Julia, where are we right now?
We are in Congress Hall.
Congress Hall? Nice. You feel like a congresswoman?
I do. See, I have my seat. I'm gonna vote.
Like the democratic ideals it once served, Congress Hall is simple but yet powerful. The House of Representatives on the first floor remains in the same state as it was for John Adams' inauguration in 1797, sparse and unadorned with desks for 106 representatives from 16 states. Both Adams and Washington were inaugurated in Congress Hall. The second floor, the upper house, where the U.S. Senate met, is more elaborate, with deep green walls and fabric. Carpeting encompassed the American eagle, encircled by the seals of the 13 original states, dominate the room, and the larger-than-life portraits of Marie Antoinette and King Louis XVI, gifts of the French government, hang in the adjacent committee rooms. Next, we walk to the Philadelphia City Hall. A historic masterpiece, stands as a symbol of American democracy. Completed in 1901, it held the title of the world's tallest inhabitable building. Its stunning architecture, adorned with sculptures and intricate details, reflects the city's commitment to progress and freedom. Atop this majestic structure, the statue of William Penn watches over the city he founded. Inside, you'll find the stunning council chamber and the elaborate mayor's reception room. This iconic landmark serves as the seat of government for the city and offers a glimpse into Philadelphia's rich history and enduring dedication to democracy. Across the street from City Hall is the Masonic Temple of Philadelphia. Built in 1873, you'll find remarkable architecture, intricate mosaics, and famous guests like President Teddy Roosevelt. It's a testament to the Masonic Order's rich history and community service. As we bid farewell to the historic streets of Philadelphia, our journey northward continues. With a well-considered detour to bypass the hustle of New York City, we can't help but wonder if it was worth the extra miles. The day draws to a close, and the sun sets. Jesse sums it up perfectly with one phrase: it was a long haul. Yet the adventure is far from over. Maine's rugged landscapes beckon, and the allure of Canada looms just days away. 1 week in our epic journey is still coming to a close, but the road ahead promises even more remarkable experiences. So continue to follow us on Torres Journeys as our trip across Canada and the United States continues.